Born in the gray, cracked neighborhoods of Southside Chicago, Brielle Anderson grew up in a world that taught her two things early on: that her skin spoke before her voice, and that silence could be a form of survival. Her mother was a nurse, her father a former jazz musician with tired eyes and calloused fingers. Brielle was always the quiet storm, brilliant, observant, and unafraid to speak the truth. But to many, she was just another black girl with too much attitude. One summer night at 17, while walking home with her friends after a movie, her life changed forever. A police cruiser rolled up beside them. Two white officers stepped out. What started as routine questioning quickly escalated. One of her friends made a nervous joke, the kind teens make when they're scared. That was all it took. Brielle barely had time to react when one of the officers grabbed her arm. She pulled back instinctively, not to fight, but to protect. Still, that was enough. She was thrown to the ground, handcuffed, and arrested on the spot. The cold pavement against her cheek, the weight of the knee on her back, the humiliation, the fear. She would remember it all. In court, the officer testified confidently. She resisted. She assaulted me. She was out of control. Brielle, with trembling hands and burning eyes, said softly, "That's not what happened." But no one listened. She was sentenced to a year of probation. Her record was stained, her future dimmed. But Brielle was made of something different. She woke up every morning at 5:30. She ran, she read, she trained, she studied martial arts, she taught herself discipline, and one day she applied to the US Navy. "You can't be a SEAL," they told her. "Not people like you." They meant black. They meant female, but they didn't know Brielle. She scored top marks in every test. She pushed past every limit. She made it through Hell Week, while others dropped like flies. And 3 years later, Brielle became an active duty Navy SEAL. She didn't tell the world. She didn't need to. She was busy serving, saving lives, and proving her worth through action. Then one day, she saw a headline: "Officer under investigation for false testimony in multiple arrests." It was him, the same officer who had lied about her. This time, the court wanted to hear her side. She walked into the courtroom in full uniform. The room went silent. The officer looked at her and didn't even recognize the woman he once tried to destroy. She testified with calm and clarity. "Justice may be delayed," she said, "but it never truly disappears." The jury listened. The truth landed. The officer was convicted. Brielle's record was cleared, her name restored. But for Brielle, that wasn't the real victory. The real win was that somewhere, a little black girl being told, "You'll never make it," could now look up and say, "Brielle did." And so can I. Because real power doesn't come from anger. It grows in silence. It endures. It rises.